What's going on, guys? It's Sculpting Customs here, and I'm back with a showcase. And today, I'm going to be showcasing my mint custom Mandalorian from The Mandalorian Season 2, which drops today. So yeah, I only have one figure for the day, and it is the Mandalorian himself. So yeah, so here is the figure. So we're gonna go from the head downward. So the head, the helmet rather, was a normal Lego Mandalorian helmet, which I just sculpted the. Hold on really quickly. I'm gonna grab a pointer. So this part here, the crest on it, and then these parts on the side of the helmet, these ear parts, I guess, if you will. And then they were sculpted, and then the top line right here, like the top right here of the helmet, was also sculpted. And then I painted it all in silver, but the sides I painted in the side cheeks I painted in a gunmetal. And I painted the main visor in here in a gloss black, but the rest of the black detail on the helmet was painted in a matte black color. So yeah, and if I take the helmet off, it's just a basic black minifigure head. So now time for the cape, which the cape is just a normal Lego like Mandalorian Battle Pack cape, which I just used. So yeah, now time for the sculpting. So the sculpting here was the chest here was sculpted. Then if I can zoom in really quickly, you can see here the strap going across here, that was cut from a drawing book, from a piece of paper from a drawing book. And then these two parts of here, the buckles, were made out of electrical tape and then painted. Then the bullets you could see here on his strap, on his bandolier, they were cut from a Lego plant piece, which I can grab real quickly. So I used one of these pieces and I cut 4 of the little prongs off to make the top of the bullets. And then they were painted in silver, and then the wraps going around them, the part of the strap, was also made in electrical tape and fully painted. So yeah, and now the little flap underneath the main armor, that was cut from index card. And now for the belt. So yeah, so the belt was made out of index card, and then I sculpted the buckle here, the pocket, the pouch right here was sculpted. The thermal detonator was sculpted. This little round piece here was cut from a Lego plant piece as well. And then right here, these 2 bullets were sculpted, and I wrapped electrical tape for the wrap around the strap going around it. And then you can see everything was painted. Oh, by the way, the brown I used was a gloss brown from Apple Barrel. So yeah, and then really quickly we'll get the arms out of the way. So the shoulder pads here and the gauntlets were sculpted and painted, and so was the little hand guard right here. And oh, I did not mean for that to happen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm very sorry about this. So yeah, and then another detail I sculpted onto this right here was the Mudhorn emblem. This Mudhorn skull I sculpted on. And then you can see everything was painted. And then we go over to this side. The other arm, shoulder pad, and gauntlet were sculpted and painted, including the whistling bird, missile launchers, and also the other handguard. Alright, so now time for the legs. So the knee pads, they were sculpted out of the same clay I've been using, which is called Epoxy Sculpt. I sculpted both of these, engraved the line here, and then I painted it in a matte black, and I added the 2 little ridges here. Then you can see there the dark red slope right here was sculpted. And then the 4 bullets on his leg were also sculpted and painted in silver. And then I used electrical tape and painted it brown and glued it onto the bullets for the strap going around them. And then the red part here was sculpted out. It wasn't sculpted. It was made out of index card, which wraps all the way around. And then I sculpted on another pouch right here. and then the little flaps on the side were also cut from an index card. Then on this flap right here, you can see there is his holster for his pistol. Then if I remove the figure really quickly, so I can take off the head and the cape, so I can show you his back. Alright, so the back here, you can see here that I sculpted the other back plate, and continued the belt, and also sculpted on 2 more bullets and put electrical tape on those. And the reason for the gray dots is because I wanted to get a leather look to the strap, or the bandolier. And then there's a magnet in there for the next feature, for the feature you will see next. So yeah, but now that is basically the figure. But now we will go to his accessories, which I made 3 of them. So the first accessory here is his pistol that he uses. So I just used a Brick Arms pistol, added a little sculpting, and then added the end of a barrel of a Brick Arms AR, I believe, which then creates the pistol, which I just painted in gunmetal, and then painted the end of the barrel in matte black. So yeah, if I can, and I can actually have him hold it. So give me one moment. Okay, so there he is holding it. And then his second accessory is his pulse rifle, which was just made from a Brick Arms rifle. And then I just added a bunch of sculpting. I sculpted the little mounts for the scope, and then I sculpted on the prongs at the end of his pulse rifle. And the scope was made from was cut from a Brick Arms DL44. And then everything was painted in gunmetal except the barrel, and then the back end of it, the stock, was also painted was painted in gloss brown, and then in the scope itself I painted the ends in a matte black. And another thing I showed you about the magnet, which you probably saw the pulse rifle, there's a magnet on the back, so I can do this. So you magnetize it so I can get that iconic look for the Mandalorian. So yeah, and then his final accessory is a new one, and it is his jetpack. So I sculpted this onto it was one of the Sith Trooper Battle Pack backpacks for the Sith Jet Troopers. I just sculpted this to make a Mandalorian jetpack, and I painted it entirely, and I added a magnet on the back of it as well so I can put his jetpack on. So yeah, there you go. There's the Mandalorian with his jetpack. So yeah, and that's going to do it for this showcase, guys. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Sonic Lego Customs, and don't forget to follow my Instagram, which is also Sonic Lego Customs, and I will be posting this guy to Instagram today. So yeah, but thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.